Hi, my name is Zita Harkaran and welcome over here where you can learn a little bit about your body, about your mind, about this whole subtle system of the energy. I've been meaning to make a video about breath of fire for a very long time. I mean, I explained it in many different videos, and basically there are many people on YouTube that explain breath of fire, and that is okay. But I feel like there is a little bit more that needs to be said, because I still see people that are either explaining it wrong or I see people that are doing it wrong. Breath of fire is not a race to the finish line of how the fast you can breathe. Like, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Breath of fire is also not a belly pump where you move your belly like this. That's not breath of fire. These are the two common mistakes that I see people doing. So once you avoid these two things, then you're doing definitely breath of fire. What is breath of fire good for? We do a lot of breath of fire in Kundalini Yoga and we love it. Breath of fire has a really cool name, right? It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna become really powerful. It oxygenates the blood. Because it oxygenates the blood, it makes you really present and really aware. I have this condition, I don't know what maybe it's allergy or something, where I get this kind of like some kind of a mucus drip in my throat and I have to swallow, as if I was sick or had sinuses, but I don't have sinuses. My nose is open. It starts here. I think it's allergy and it kind of comes and goes, but breath of fire helped me completely to clear it off. And whenever I do breath of fire, it's gone, because breath of fire is a very healing breath that balances the body and helps the blood circulate properly. Another metaphor that I have for breath of fire, it's like a really strong wind, right? Because breath is like a wind in our body. So the breath of fire is this wind that goes through our insides and just powerfully moves things around. From this humble opinion of my own practice, I would like to tell you that doing breath of fire is not about belly pumping. And I know there are many teachers that basically over-explain breath of fire that make people focus on how their belly moves. And I see students get confused by that a lot. What I learned from my teacher Harkaran is that breath of fire, you have to feel like you can do it forever. That you can stay in this exact zone of breathing and having inhale and exhale equal to each other. That is very important. The breath of fire is actually a diaphragm movement, so it's a little higher, and of course the diaphragm is helped by the stomach muscles. So what is breath of fire? Breath of fire is the light breath in and out of the nose that goes quickly in and out. Best way to learn it is to start slower and to learn how to relax the belly. That is one of the most beautiful things you can do for yourself at any given moment in a day. Because what happens is that most of the time, 99% of people hold their belly in. Whether it's for the beauty or it is for stress. But one reason or another, we kind of are holding the tension in the belly. When the inhalation happens, you should naturally, like a little baby, open your belly, open your chest. And when you exhale, you should flatten your chest and then pull the belly in just a little, right, to get the air out. Then inhale, relax the belly, and exhale, pull the belly in a little. At the beginning, I would really just have you focus on the breath through the nose and let the belly just follow up on its own, and it will find its own rhythm. So you don't have to worry about it. Another way to learn the breath of fire, to make sure that you have it right, is to practice long, deep breathing. So the long, deep breathing, when you really inhale and relax the belly, and exhale as you pull the belly in. Doing breath of fire, you might see like what your energy level is. Sometimes it might feel hard. So just have patience with yourself, because you really need to either open up some channels or adjust the breath so that it can naturally flow. When you start feeling dizzy, you are exhaling too much. When you start to see like stars and light, and you are inhaling too much. Satnam, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, that's always very much appreciated, so that I know I can create more of these. You can comment, that helps a lot. I want to hear from you. I want to know that you are here and that you are watching. And yeah, you can also check out my website, happyfreespirit.com or Zita Harkaran. Join me for 3 minutes of breath of fire that I would recommend for anyone to practice at the beginning of their day. You can bring your hands on your knees in Gyan Mudra. You can bring your palms together and place them at the center of your chest. That is a very beautiful way of doing it, where it helps you center yourself. Close your eyes and focus them at the third eye point. Keep your spine straight. This is important because, as I said, breath of fire is like a stream, jet stream, or like a wind that goes through your inside, and the wind works the best when it's straight, right? So let's begin. Inhale. Hold the breath. And exhale. Yes. Right away, I feel lighter. So, okay, to recap, these are the things that will help you learn the breath of fire. First, you have to learn how to relax your belly, and that means keep doing the long, deep breathing. When you relax the belly and inhale the breath in, and then pull the belly in. That long, deep breathing is also not like pushing the belly out, just relaxing it. So that is one thing that will help you. Another thing is to focus on the breath as it flows through the nose, and to focus on being able to do it for a long time, to focus on the inhale and exhale. And then the belly will jump in. It will have to jump in because it will have to push the air out for you to inhale again. Third thing, if you feel completely lost, try the dog panting, right? That's where the belly is really connected.